Boy, that's stinky. Somebody had a very stinky celebratory poop. Hi. Need help me? Thank you. Ouch. Alright, almost done. Oh, you're cute. Just distract me for cuteness. Alright. Alright. What else? I think that's it. Right? Is that it? You look very snotty this morning. Alright. Oops. Okay, ready. And Arthur. Oh. That's a lot of scampering. All right. So handsome. Okay. You're very cute. Don't distract me by being so cute. Oh, I need to post something about you people. I need to finish the paperwork. Okay. What did I just say that I needed to do? Yeah, I know, I don't remember. Oh, yeah, post something. Oh, good work. Okay. All right. Everything up and back. Thank you. me put this on again so that I can actually get what you've done. Wait, what? Oh, I thought I was doing it way over there. Camping rambunctious. Hi, Macy. You know what time it is, buddy. No, that's not for you. You can come with me, though, and go in the room. That's right, or cheese your grandma. All right, Macy. Doing speed meds this morning. unhooked. There we go. It's rather ambitious in that range. This is Grandpa Mason. If anyone doesn't know, he has kidney disease and has lived his whole life feral, so he doesn't love human interaction, but he does love kittens. So twice a day I have to give him meds and feed him so that he stays feeling good. No, that's not for you. That's not for you. So I'm rushing through it because we have a doctor's due at any moment. Food chaser, Arthur. Good boy. Good job, buddy. That was his mirtazapine. Arthur is helping. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to try to get his potassium in, and then I'm going to attempt to answer the door with him in his towel so that I can just quick finish so I don't have to chase him down again. Okay. Okay, excuse me, thank you. Okay. Oh. Hi, come in. Hello. I was just trying to sneak Mason's meds in, so that's why I have a sneak away. That's why I have a towel full of Mason and an Aura who likes the bigger room. So Janice, Kelly, Shelley, hi, I'm doing a great job. And congratulations, you guys. Thank you. We're so excited. Happy that y'all are together. I know, we're thrilled. They're gonna have amazing songs we're gonna have for them. Okay, enjoy. Thank you, Gwen. Oh, hi. So, yes, enjoy the kittens. Here's Arthur, and the other two are in one of the other rooms, which I'll get them in a second. Sorry, I was running a little behind, but come on in, have a seat, make yourselves comfortable. Arthur's very excited. Hi, come here. Yes, he is. Does he look smaller than you thought?
Yes, and I have it on my, I put it on my big TV for my cat.
Oh.
And then
I guess on the big TV. Oh, Aura.
Don't hurt her. The bane of everybody.
She's a little scamp. She'll just launch right off of you. All right. One more thing here. Mason's getting some
Good stuff.
Speed meds this morning because he was a little, I think he sort of just dreads it till I get it done. So I thought I better just get it done. We'll have here, let's have one more bite of snacks. And then you may run free, run wild and free. There you go.
You really think
that's why my floors are so clean.
we can sit with us.
Although the kinks are pretty, they've been pretty good. They're not the messiest kittens I've had. They have a, hi, come on, meet your new family. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. And you guys are okay being on camera, or
Yeah, that's us.
if you can sit wherever you want, and I'll make, this is what's on the,
I'll bring my glasses.
This is what people are seeing now.
How are
So
you? Are you gonna sit near me?
I would have been shocked if you stayed there.
yes, that would have been shocking. I have, this is the contract. There's just one copy for us, one for you.
This is for you, and this is for you.
Oh,
And there's Kelly.
You said this to me in chat one day, and we just saw that, so I grabbed it for you.
oh.
Because I was like, I agree with that.
That is for see we get each other.
Kelly's probably gonna ask you a bunch of tech questions, so
Okay, all right.
no, she is gonna really harass you about tech questions.
Do it.
I was just gonna ask you your experience with being in the industry.
Oh,
And she's in there.
Because I'm in school, and I've had a rough time with male props.
oh yeah. Oh no, it was because I was in Silicon Valley for a while doing startups. We had to like pitch VCs and stuff, and they're all like, "Oh, did you do this all by yourself?"
No.
Like that sort of.
See, I did. I had to do a capstone, and I worked on something with the idea of catching predators online, talking to kids. And it, like, I worked with a male, and he's like, I coded 95% of it. And I'm like, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was there were some great people that I worked with, but definitely the
Male props, most of the male props I've had have been horrible.
Yeah. That's too bad.
And I've had more encouragement from female props in the art program.
Yeah. That's interesting.
So I've kind of like found myself in this hybrid area right now where I'm trying to pull in the arts with the tech.
Yeah. No, it's that's cool though. That's a cool kind of crossover. That's sort of like kittens and tech.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a weird mix of things. All right, so we're from couch seat down on the camera.
That's fine. We're all good with that. We know the cat gets upset no one's on camera.
There's nothing more exciting than a towel on the floor.
Hi, buddy.
Well,
eventually
stick with it.
Eventually they're gonna come flying through.
Oh, they will. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See now, your tuxies look a lot bigger. They look
Real?
yes.
In person or on the camera?
On the camera.
Oh.
They look humongous.
Well,
when Bunny
when it goes
across,
by-
I go, dun-dun.
Yeah. Well,
Great white shark go across.
she weighs as much as Chackle right now. So because we don't usually have these kittens around this long. So
Yeah, you were saying that.
it's been a little. It was mostly the other.
She's gonna regret that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. So I will gather their face.
Holy cow.
I know, fully accessorized. Oh, and don't let me forget, I need to get the DNA.
Oh yeah, people have already been asking about. Oh, did they get the DNA from the colony? Did any of them the mom?
We only did the one female that brought in. Was the only one that we did from there, just because we want to know if.
Yeah, you have to do yours too.
If they
Oh,
or just for our information. All right. Good. Are you so excited to go home? They're gonna have so much fun because they've been like a little bit neglected, and they have so much love to give.
Yes, Gwen was saying we need a mommy.
Yeah, they need snuggles.
One copy's for them, one copy's for us.
Okay.
That's what you said.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you. Here, I'll sign. Do you want me to sign yours?
I'm Shelly's signature. It's official.
That's right. You can sell it on eBay. Just kidding. I lost my stapler, so
I have the series to have papers.
These are their medical histories and kind of their story. Okay.
So I think most of the stuff you probably know in there. The only thing, well, I'm sure you've seen about they nurse on each other sometimes. They've gotten much better about it.
We figured once they get.
Yeah, like and more once they have like more snuggle time. I just haven't been able to snuggle with them as much as I would like to.
I can relate to Aura when she was born because our daughter.
Oh wow.
All the struggles you went through, the things she was upright. I went through that for 9 months before she.
9 months. Wow.
When that first happened, I was like, they better not put her down. I would be mortified.
Yeah,
I was so upset.
We were thinking about Janelle and
Oh,
yeah.
Because I didn't know because even Dr. Ferguson knows like that we don't euthanize unless we can't alleviate suffering.
Yeah.
So she doesn't make that recommendation to me lightly because and she was like, I don't know, just because there are so few cats that get the chance. So, but I was like, no, I can't get 24 hours.
And then I was like, I would be mortified. I was like, no, they can't do that.
I know. I'm so glad that that was a rough time with all the other kittens and everything, but she did great. She was like, I don't know where she is. She's somewhere.
She's hiding over there.
I'm sure she'll come flying back out. So this is just their kind of when they've had different things, and then the last 2 pages are just some tips on like knowing what their normal temperature is, their normal respiration rate, heart rate, like how to check those things so that if anything ever happens, you know how outside of the normal it is. So it's always good to just be aware of that sort of thing. Beautiful. Or that also neglected. And the heart murmur is resolved. I know Gwen told you that, so that's great. That's something that happens in like 10% of kittens and never it's just normal.
Doing research about it because she said, you might want to because we said we take them and we want them anyways.
I know it.
And I said and she said, well, do some research. And we was doing research and it said caused by a parasite because they were out there by themselves. They hadn't been treated. Now they're being treated. I bet you it resolves. So I wasn't worried about it, but we still said it wouldn't matter.
That was so awesome. We always that's like the best answer when people are like, we don't care what the results are. We love them just anyway. So that's great. Let me see. So we'll have to do tiny suitcases. And
they're playing them.
I have the bottom of the couch blocked off with like foam. They have been so good at they like tunnel in there and then there's like foam everywhere. Should I? We can't do that like that.
I learned that lesson many times.
And the glass of water next to the laptop also not a good idea.
I knock on wood.
So when are you going to be done with school?
It depends on what UC is looking for in order for me to enter a master's program. On how I alter the tail end.
Oh,
some of the classes aren't accredited to UBC.
Yeah, I can only bring so many.
Oh, I see.
The one thing I needed to find out, and I'm still waiting for an answer on this, how many of my credits would go to which program and which would work best to do, because I can do a modified master's. Maybe hybrids that you can pitch to them and they'll approve or deny. And there's a prof there right now working in with a PhD candidate doing with the RCMP. And it was Simon Fraser, their department, and another university to try to eradicate child porn.
Oh.
So they're feeding the images in with machine learning and AI, so someone doesn't have to sit there because people are getting PTSD from sitting there looking at the images. And they're trying to flag the new anything. See, it's creepy when you say flag the new stuff.
Yeah, no, I get that's great though. What? It doesn't hurt at all. It's dramatic. hopefully they'll be flexible with you and let you get it done. Get in.
Super nice.
Yeah, she's very,
Someone else is.
very helpful. I'm just swabbing for the DNA. It's really just rubbing the inside of their
It's a
cheek
cheek
pouch
yeah.
with the Q-tip, so it's not actually as horrible as
And she's making it sound. He's the dramatic one.
the dramatic one. Oh, I know. Since day one. Okay, you may go. Pretty wound up right now. Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. So do you have any questions on any of their medical stuff or anything that they'll need? Are you good? Quinn probably answers.
We're all pretty informed by Quinn.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. I can't wait for them to get home. And Ray may be the most shy one initially. I don't know, but they're all so sweet, and they'll just start purring when you pet them. And I'm so happy that they get to have some. They get their family and they get to stay together. It's so great. And they have Facebook page.
Yeah, that went off faster than we thought it would.
Oh,
That was
I
like
thought
the
we had
first
one.
24 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I didn't even announce it anywhere.
And I
Usually
thought I had the.
I did now, but.
You didn't trap.
You
I was
did
in
trap.
when you did it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh. And then I thought I had, my notification shut off. No. And then one of the kids messaged me and said, "Did we go live or something?"
I know. Usually I'm like organized about it, and people know. I was just like, it's coming. I know the page.
And I was just like, oh my.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you'll probably get some more today because I posted it on Facebook like just before you came over.
Oh, you are so scary.
So cute.
You.
It'll be interesting with her being the only
You're gonna teach them how it
kid.
is. You're gonna teach them how it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I don't know why I got 3 on Ray. Extra sample. And very nice. I ain't eating grandpa's snacks. They are super into stealing your food. They're in that bitey phase right now where they get a little bitey.
Yeah, they do that.
But it helps that they can bite each other. Mm-hmm. They've gotten so they still look. Ray and Arthur are still sort of kitten shaped. Avery's less so, but they still are kind of have those big bellies and.
You do. You have a round little belly.
I think it's fat now as opposed to like parasites and bloating, so that's good. But you may need to, like it says on their medical history, to check with your vet about deworming strategy and vaccine strategy and stuff going forward because you're contaminating all of these with your DNA.
He's all about me. I'm the dramatic one.
They're gonna be like they're identical twins. Triplets. Yeah, so they may need, I dewormed them with tons of, like, a wide variety of stuff, including Tanicure, which does, like, more than just the usual parasites we get, so they should be okay, but sometimes it takes even a couple more rounds, so if you notice, like, if they're gassy or, like, have excessively stinky poop or diarrhea or, like, anything weird in the poop, those are all good signs. I think they're probably pretty good. We did a poop sample a couple weeks ago and it was negative, but you never know, just depending on the life cycle and stuff. Oh, you guys are wound up. This is their favorite toy. But they're definitely full of energy and will keep you entertained.
I'm sure.
So, all right, so I have DNA. All right, tiny suitcases. Lots of tiny suitcases. Oh, I better get your scented items. Oh, here, you can have your towel back.
Maybe it's these raccoons up there.
Oh yeah, you had a huge raccoon out back the other day.
We
It came up on the fence. It was like, what is that?
Their new pet. Hi. Let's see. Scented item.
What's your warm weather? Oh, just clean up.
Oh my. That's what kittens do. Remember, it's gonna be ×3 now.
Just can't roll herself. Or what we have is just camp all of herself.
I know, that's true. She can just spread out. Luxurious. Uninterrupted napping. So these are their scented items. Blanket. So we can put those in the crate probably.
Yes, we'll put those right.
And we have a scented one from our house.
Oh, perfect. And then scented ratty, an adorable penguin.
Imagine
This one, I know. Color coordinated. Cute carnage. Oh, yes. So
Hi,
bunny. So they have little handmade photo albums. So cute. Let's see. We have tiny totes. This time. Ooh, that's a fun one. Suzanne packed their tiny suitcases. So we already have that in there. You are so cute. They're tiny graduation hats.
Oh, try to get
So
pictures
good luck.
on.
Yeah, with all three of them looking at the camera.
you're the kitty whisperer next bar. And some of your pictures are amazing.
Some of them, and the other 900,000 are not that good. Catnip pickers, everyone loves these.
Yeah.
And this looks like a fun one. Some sort of fishing
Oh.
lure thing. Exciting. Adorable spotted leopard. Looks just like them. Cat dancer, that's a popular one. And another assortment of many toys that will be lots of fun. Busy. Yeah. Fully accessible. Here's Avery's photo album. Art is already opening his up. Graduation cap. You came all the way from Scotland.
Oh my.
Yes. Exciting. Exciting.
Oh, and a tunnel. That's
We got a tunnel.
But we have one of those, and we were using that to base to try to figure out what size.
Oh yeah.
And when we saw Bunny next to it, I went, oh my.
She's really big.
I was like, are we doing something wrong? Our girls are. Anyway.
Yeah.
The bigger pets are really tall.
They are tall.
And all my
And-
dogs are short, and I was like,
Solid.
are we doing something wrong?
Oh, she's drooling. She's leaving some drool behind for this. That's nice. I'm sure they will appreciate that. Oh, little bunny drool. So maybe I'll put the scented items in here. Oh, there. Although she's going to help scent everything else. These are the scented ones. These are ready for the ride home.
See, she looks a lot bigger.
Does she?
A lot. She looks like a tank.
Well, she is
I'm
kind
kind
of like
But
no, it's exaggerated when you're sitting and watching.
Yeah. Well, she's like 16 pounds and she needs to weigh like 12 max.
Right.
So we've got our work cut out for us, but it's all gonna work out.
No kitten food.
I know. She's gonna be so sad. Where did the kittens go? Oh. This is a list of who sent some of the various items. There's a little bit of food on there for authenticity. I'll put that in. Oh, you guys come on.
Yeah, mommy already saw it.
Almost.
Yay! I know. That would be nice.
I'm always amazed at how accepting your cats are with
They're
everything.
pretty good, all things considered.
Yes, I was shocked by that.
Yeah, I think Bunny's the least impressed by it, but
But she's the
still-
resident queen.
yeah, she's used to having things her way, and it's quite disruptive having especially so many kittens here for so long. So it'll be nice to have, a few days of only downstairs kittens and or it's not so bad. Except when she's attacking tail, yeah.
The train wheel is here.
Train is always going.
You act so tough with your sweetheart.
She is. She's very sweet and snuggly and everything.
Yeah.
What are you doing? So let's see. So I think that's probably about everything. And I'm trying to think if there are any toys that I need to actually. Nobody in chat is saying
Don't forget.
that I've forgotten something, which is good.
A certain colored puffs.
Oh, what?
Oh yeah, the
You're always talking about
pink.
certain pink
the
puffs.
pink
Oh, the
They were
pink
just-
puff,
they were
yes.
spamming pink puffs.
Yeah, for Cheddar and Colby. I know there was much concern that the pink puff would be forgotten. I think all this stuff is. Hi. Oh, you're so big. I can almost not pick you up with one hand anymore. Are you gonna grow into your ears? I put in their thing that their ears get a little bit waxier than
most.
normal, so I think they'll probably grow out of that too, or it might just be the way that they are. But
Yeah.
Just something when you go in for the next check. Just
Humans can be that way too.
yeah. They did have pretty wicked ear mites for a while, so I think you can get my hair. Are you ready to go home? Are you so excited? Remember you're so noisy. He's like, I'm too busy to be excited. Good job. Or what are you gonna do without all your little friends? And these are
We're always worried your laptop's gonna go flying one day.
I know. It has gone flying many, many times. But let's see. And let's see. We get some. Oh, it's so cozy and spacious. Bunny wants to go.
He's looking very beautiful.
Yeah. He's thinking about joining. He's thinking about taking pictures right now. You have to live with me. I'm sorry. I know. It's a hardship. There's an assortment of blankets for him to burrow in. And
Very busy with that spring.
oh, and it's noise when you push it. Very exciting. All that stuff in there. Who's ready? Who's ready to get in? Yeah, they're like, maybe if Avery's ready to go.
Oh wow.
That was easy.
It's weird when
You want to get back?
maybe Bunny will go in too.
Yeah, you can just bring with you if you want. There it is. Or spring to the road. Okay, bunny. Or I come say goodbye to your friends.
Yes, everyone's concerned. You have nobody to play with.
Aw, show love the love.
She does that. She and the miracle kitten do get pretty rambunctious.
That's probably good for him too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Good for him and for Mason.
just, hello, why are you playing
I
that?
know.
We can take you too.
You probably could handle all the stuff since you've been through it, right? Your little stamp. Say goodbye to your friends. They're gonna have so much fun. We'll watch them on Facebook. She's
Right away.
you know, just like when I brought Ramona back yesterday.
Oh, yes.
And it was probably like at least a half hour that she was in her crate, and I was just watching.
I saw that, I was like, oh, maybe she's already decided this isn't for me.
No, I know. I started thinking. I was like, you know, after I'm like, oh, maybe I just close the door and just bring her back. And then I was like, no, wait, maybe she's just waiting for me to be a little further away so that, you know, I don't get her. Don't eat that. Can you not? When we unpack her nose, we're going to find so many things that she's stored in there.
Yes. Like a squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, so then, like, it was the second I was out of sight, she was like, gone.
The other one just walked in.
I know, they totally planned that.
She's probably so happy though.
Yeah, I know. So Gwen's feeding today, so she's gonna look out for her. Hopefully she'll see her and get some video. Are you gonna try to loosen their screws? Thwarted. Oh, you break them out.
If you're serious, they're not gonna keep her.
Well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, awesome.
We have a young lady who really loves her.
Oh,
Well, Kinks would love it too.
And the Kinks would love her too. We love her too. But there's a little lady who doesn't ask for anything that says, I would really love her.
little scamp.
And I know there's a lot of people that would really love her.
Yeah, we have gotten applications for her probably more than anyone else, but she's pretty high maintenance right now. But hopefully things will go well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So let's see. You have all your stuff. You have 3 kittens.
And Bunny.
The right kittens. Bunny would like to go too.
You stay here and you enjoy home. Enjoy time at home.
And what else? You have your papers. Yeah. So and I did send an email invite to the adopters group on Facebook. I don't know if you.
Yeah, I got it, but she was showing
Okay.
it. And it's
So I think you can invite her once
oh, I see.
you're in. It's just you have to be like friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
I don't know her.
That's
No. It's total
Yeah.
strangers.
yeah. So I can't invite, but I can send emails. But then I didn't have your anyway. So
Okay.
everyone there is super helpful if you have any questions or Facebook issues or anything like that. It's like a safe place to discuss basically anything and everything. So
You don't get any shade there.
no, yeah. Then they can give lots of advice for how to handle, you know, any sort of awkward situation which you might face. So
You are so.
she's
I think she's a
aerodynamic.
little smaller than that.
Yeah, she is. And she's very sleek, long and thin. They're biting each other.
Do you want to take their
I'll take-
suitcases and
you-
I'll take them?
Do you need
or-
help
Yes.
carrying anything out?
No, I think we're okay.
I'll make sure. No, anything for the adopters. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for keeping them together.
Thank you for letting us look at
You
it.
know, we're so excited. Yeah, we were very excited. So.
My first cat as an adult was finding them kind of like the kids these guys were found. We just had to put them down.
Yeah, it was
She
days
was
old.
21.
Yeah.
And she had bottle fed him and everything. So, yeah.
I don't know how you help feed and let them go.
Oh, I know. It's hard.
Really tough.
It's hard, yeah. And these guys are so endearing. It's like impossible not to.
Bye, Bunny. See you later. You stay, Bunny.
You stay here. You live here. You live here now too. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. A strange family.
part of, but you never know if you're watching you. Be good.
You grow up strong. We're rooting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you.
Yay.
Yay! All your little friends are gonna have such great lives. Isn't that wonderful? Yeah, it is wonderful.
So, okay, so I will post that on the YouTube. Another great set of adopters, which is so awesome. Oh, that's really cute. So no more Pomona Kinks kittens. That's good. I have a lot of cleaning to do. That porch was not designed to hold kittens, and it's got like rough siding on the walls and stuff. So it's pretty hard to clean, and it needs a really good, thorough cleaning. So that's going to be a big project. But so Princess Consuela and Allie and Bentley will stay where they are for a bit. And I'll have to figure out, I sort of improved the camera situation down there. Woo! That was impressive. That was impressive. There you go, a little higher. They're in the nest right now. They're not even on the camera at the moment. Yeah, so they a few days ago started escaping their little expanded area, and Princess Consuela then helped them escape and then put them back in their nest, the original nest. So they've been going in and out from the nest. Look at this. Look at this little specimen. So I can't wait about to see, we'll see updates, and Ribsy and Huggins are doing great, and so the plan now is Aura's getting her spay on Thursday. Let me just look at the calendar. Yeah, Thursday. So Thursday, Aura's going to get her spay. She's also going to have her nasal cavities flushed. So we'll find out what kinds of things she's been storing in there. And we also have a couple of feral dentals next week. So we'll have to trap at least one more feral. Not sure who yet. Sigma will be going for her dental on Tuesday. Sable is going to her foster home in about an hour and a half, I think. So probably after I'm done babbling on, I will switch over to the feral room so that you can watch Sable in her last few minutes with us. Hopefully she's been here. Today is her. Whoa, wow. This is an impressive kitten. Look at her. Whoa, my. She's so aerodynamic. Look at that. It's impressive. I totally got distracted because she's so cute. Yeah, so 250 days Sable has been with us the second time. Sable, if you don't know, is a feral cat from the same colony where Ramona and Chloe and Rula were from, which is so same family as Aura. And she came in March of 2016, very, very pregnant. Had 4 beautiful kittens 5 days later, and one of them sadly did not make it because she had some congenital issues. But the other 3 did great and also got adopted to the same family, just like the Pinks did, which is, we love when that happens. And they're doing great. Sable was super ferocious, like would charge me when I came in the room. Very good protective mama. So we spayed her and returned her because there was no way she wanted to live with humans. And then over the next about 18 months, she became receptive to humans. And then we noticed she seemed a little bit off. And so we brought her in to get her checked out and found out she has kidney disease and upper airway disease, which is basically asthma. So we started treating her, and that was 250 days ago that we brought her in. She's doing extremely well. She's very stable. She's very pudgy, which is, we always think we're going to get in trouble because our kidney cats are so fat. But it's actually, for kidney cats, it's hard to keep weight on them. So Dr. F likes when they have a little extra weight. So that's good. But she's doing really, really well. Her lungs look great. Her kidneys are stable. So, and she's gonna go stay with Quinn, Bunny, and Macy, who are also from the same feral colony. So, I think there will probably be a transition for her, but I think she's gonna be very happy there. And there's a Facebook page for Quinn, Bunny, and Macy. So you'll be able to see how she's doing. And so then we'll be down to just Corridon is recovering from his dental. Shelby is recovering from her dental. Sigma is going on Tuesday. Chapel is just here as moral support for Corridon because Chapel seems to be pretty comfortable and content here, so he's sort of taking one for the team and sticking around to be like Corridon's comfort animal because they're good friends. But he's healthy, his ear infections are better. And then we are moving. We have to be out by the middle of September, so we have less than a month now. So there's a lot of stuff happening off the cameras, logistical stuff and packing and trying to figure out where we're going to go and what we're going to do. And so that's why we will not be loading back up with a bunch more cats and kittens because we still have we have spay and then at least 2 surgeries for her, and she's going to need some pretty intensive care. And then Cassidy's hips have been sort of bothering him, so at some point he may need surgery. And then Mason's pretty high maintenance, and we have Princess Consuelo and the kittens, and then we've got our feral dentals going on. And so far, thankfully, they've all been healthy enough to return, which is great. I'm not sure what will happen with Sigma, but we don't have anywhere to put them in 3 weeks, so we will figure it out. We'll figure it all out. It's all going to work out. 5 of the Harvey cats went to an awesome barn home yesterday or the day before. So we only have 2 Harvey cats left, the 2 that have some socialization potential and are waiting on a foster home. And so that's good. We really we got, let's see, 5 plus 4, no, 5 plus 5. We got 10, 11 cats out this week, which is great. Because we've been pretty overloaded, stretched pretty thin. So don't put that in your nose hole, please. I can imagine what the trouble I would get in if Dr. F finds something like this in her nasal cavity. There's probably already some in there. There's probably blue fluff in there. Maybe some Triscuits, pickles, I don't know. So, sorry. Let's see. So, possibly Aura can play with Allie and Bentley. They haven't been vaccinated yet, so because they don't come from the same feral colony, so, and they've been very healthy, knock on wood. I'm using our standard vaccine protocol, which is that we don't vaccinate. We don't do the like 5-week killed virus vaccination because they don't need it. So I will vaccinate them in a couple of weeks with the regular modified live vaccine, and so at that point, then they can come up here. That may change, but I think that's the plan. Aura and Cassidy, the miracle kitten, play a lot. They spend a lot of time playing. So I think she'll have enough people to play with. She also plays with Mason when he's feeling playful. And so I think she'll be okay as far as having play partners. Usually she would have been in a home for like 2 months at this point. So most shelter kittens would have had to adjust to having all their litter mates gone by this point. But so she's had quite a long time with them, which is good. And she's quite well adjusted with people, so she will, I think she'll do just fine. So let's see. Yeah, she probably did eat the stapler. Hopefully it's in there. That would be good. You just have to disinfect it. Sloane was our first pregnant feral that we took here. Well, across the street, when we didn't know, when everything we had read said it wasn't possible really to foster feral pregnant cats and have a good outcome. So we've learned so much since then, but we basically recreated her forest in a room, and she gave birth in a box of dirt. She had many nesting options, but she gave birth in a box of dirt from her forest, and it went well. But she was pretty fierce too. She has since been adopted. We returned her for about, was it a year, 18 months, and then she became friendly, and we brought her back in, and she's in an awesome home now, very happy. So, what else? I think that's about it. Oh, look who wants to play. Oh. Mason's doing great, as you can see. He's pretty stable. He's got he's feeling good. Got some good weight on him. We don't do skinny kitty cats. Well, I'm sure at some point it will be unavoidable, but as long as we can, we'll keep him nice and pudgy. That's why he gets his twice daily syringe feeding and meds, because that was impressive. That was impressive. So he's been here for 672 days, which is about 550, wait, 100, no, 5, hold on, math in my head. What's the number? 672, so, oh yeah, I was right, 120. So probably 550 days longer than we thought he would be with us, and they've been good days too. Because that's what matters most, is that not just prolonging the life, but that he's got a good life, and he's happy. Oh, look how close! Don't get too close. So anyway, Aura's been here 118 days. 118 glorious days. So that's the deal, and we have, yeah, there's a question about I'm assuming the Happy Forest cats that went into foster care with another group called Vokra. They are still in foster care. That was Marcus and Echo from the Happy Forest. They're still in foster care and doing really well. Marcus has bonded with his foster guy, and Echo was taking a little bit longer to adjust, but also doing well. So I'm not sure. It's nice that they're not in a hurry. I'm not sure what the oh, look at it, he's into it. So, but anyway, so they're doing well. That was a so anyway, I think that's all the update I have. Oh, the pizza box with Sloane was because her kittens had upper respiratory infections and needed treatment, and so I had to go in twice a day and steal the kittens from her. So if you've ever tried to steal kittens from a feral cat, you might have had some bloodshed. And Sloane was very protective. So the pizza box was sort of a shield so that I could sort of have her on one side and grab the kittens, and then she would hit the shield and not the kittens or me. So that was pretty successful. Now we have much better methods for dealing with feral mama cats. We have our nesting bins, which have sliding doors on the back that can be raised and lowered from outside the room, just using a string and a pulley. And that way, when the cats the moms leave, we can put the door down and then go do what we need to do with the kittens and then let the moms back in. And it's very low stress for everybody and safe and has been working really well. So that's, but every time we get more ferals in, we learn more and we can do things a little bit more efficiently, a little bit better. Oh, get it. Look how cute he is. So cute. Can you imagine the world without Grandpa Mason, like without ever knowing what he was capable of? We would have missed out on so much. Oh, look at him. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. He's so ferocious. Fierce he is. So yeah, so we will be operating out of my house in the interim. So we're not going to shut anything down. We're going to continue to operate. It's just going to be a little bit challenging. We have a lot of stuff, so storage is the biggest problem right now because we use a lot of stuff, and it depends on what cats we have in, and so traps take up a lot of space. So we just have tons of stuff that we need to store. Yeah, so my house will just be packed with cats, and then we're gonna get a few storage containers, and then we're working on plans to build something on so that it's a little bit more so that it works a little bit better. That I'll announce more once we have more information, but it's been, some parts of this move are outside of our control, so we are sort of at the mercy of outside factors, and so we have tried to plan as much as we can, but we haven't been able, we can't actually do anything until some things are, we are just sort of waiting on a few things. And so once we get the go ahead, we're going to go fast. So we're trying to get everything lined up, but we just have to wait on, there are a few things that still need to be resolved. Before we can actually start building anything or doing anything. So we're rolling with it, and we're gonna keep going, and probably most people, like if you haven't heard me talking about it, most people won't notice. So hopefully it won't be too, it's gonna be a lot more work behind the scenes, but we'll still have the live streams and everything, so it's all gonna work out, and it's gonna be way better. It's gonna be way better once we're afterwards, once it's all done, it's gonna be way better. So this is a positive thing, and it's very exciting. So challenging but exciting. So anyway, thank you for tuning in and for all of your support. This litter has been April, May, June, July, August. So for the last 4 months have been super intense. Starting with with Ramona and Rula and Chloe having their kittens, and then we lost some kittens, which is always tough. And then this one was every 2 to 4 hours around the clock being fed, and then she ate her feeding tube, and we had to have that out. And then the Harvey kittens came in, and then she had to learn how to eat kibbles. It's been like a crazy summer, so super intense. So pretty much 24/7. So to have them all, now all moms are taken care of, all kittens are taken care of. So it's officially, I guess, the end of this litter. This chapter of this litter, I guess. This big litter, extended family. 4 litters of kittens, 3 moms. Except you. Your story is still unfolding. This is how she spends a lot of her time. In my lap. She's very cute. So yeah, so the next month will be just like trying to get things moved and get all the plans made and all the logistics worked out, getting ready for Aura's surgeries and continuing to care for Mason and whoever is at HQ, and Princess Consuela and her kittens, and hopefully there will be probably another round of kittens this summer, but I need like a few weeks to catch up on the many things that have been falling behind. So who knows? It's still gonna be lots going on. Aura's ready to clean some ears. She's reporting to the massage bed. She's making biscuits in the bed. We'll see if Grandpa joins her. He's thinking about it. There he goes. There he goes. Okay, so yeah, this stream, I think what I'm going to do with this stream is I'll just move it over to maybe I'll start a new stream for the feral room and put that on. I don't know. I'm not quite sure, but this will probably stream for the most part across the street with the ferals. And then we'll have Princess Consuela, Allie, and Bentley on the other one. And then I'll try to do some Mason and Aura and Puff time when they're doing cute things. I'll break in with that. So you'll still get to see them. And then I'll still post videos on Aura's got a Facebook page and Instagram at Oracuda. And Grandpa Mason has Facebook. So yeah, okay, so that's the plan. I'm gonna switch you guys over to the feral room now, I think, if I can get connected to it. And then I need to get Stable's stuff ready to go. Okay. Oh, they're being very cute right now. Okay, so you guys will enjoy seeing these guys. They're very adorable.
Oh, good girl. Just a away, coming. Good girl.
Mhm. Another kitty. Oh, no grabby. No grabby. Come here. Come here. Good. Good. Come here, Smitty. Hi. Hi, girl. Do you know how we turn this thing off? Look at that. I'm looking. Wait, step back in. Hi, sweetheart.
I give her a few little kibble with a high five.
Oh, you get the high five.
Yeah, she did the high five.
I'm gonna go and feed your cousins.
Yeah.
Go feed your cousins. Oh,
I
thank
know.
you. Thank you for your lovely on my way out. Let me look at the noisemaker. It's not actually that noisy, but it probably is. And
Well, it's been going on for quite a while. So now just a bit of quietness. Oh, you did?
so it must be that little.
Oh, I think
You just,
see,
but you do have to
it's like
hold
very
it.
light, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess you have to hold
I
it
knew
down.
there was a.
I just need to kiss you on the head. This is no. This is not post time. This is floor time. Look at her. She's like, I play when I'm on the floor.
I know, sassy girl.
So, oh, thank you. Thank you. Can I do a little kiss on your head?
She's gonna be sassy till the end.
That's right. Right, you.
See, I've got a reputation to keep.
That's right. She's like, I am not a big mush pie. Alright.
Well, the minute she came down,
You be good. You
chat
be
with me.
good. You be nice to this queen. Yeah. Thanks for being here. I know she'll go home with all the right stuff.
Yeah,
All the
exactly.
right
I
instructions.
was just looking for the one thing that I bought for Grandma. It was the stick with the little beads. It was
It
hideous.
might have slid down. I didn't take anything out.
Yeah, okay, it's somewhere. Well, it's okay. They can have it. Because I got her this here, so I'm gonna send this with this.
Mhm. I worked in the trench.
Yeah, because
It wasn't the trench.
I had it stuck like this here yesterday,
Might
but
be.
that's okay. No worries.
My only thought would be is it could have gone down here.
Yeah, that's all right. Hey, Sable, you've got lots of
I'm
stuff.
scared to move the couch
Yeah,
because it will
well,
need to be cleaned in
Yeah,
there.
exactly. You don't know what's growing behind.
Well, I can probably guess. Thank you, Jerry. Guess. Okay, a little kiss, just a little one. Oh, she says no. She says you want to pick me up. You want to pick me up? She's so funny. All right, no kisses. No kisses. I got it.
It's like,
Oh,
sassy.
It's playtime. We don't do this stuff on the floor.
It's
We
like,
only kiss on the post.
it's like she remembers what happened yesterday with
Oh,
her.
yeah.
Maybe she's still like, oh, you gotta grab me.
Oh, we got Cam on. I don't know which
Oh.
Cam.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I won't kiss her.
Well, I pressed the button yesterday to put it back to the knee. Earlier.
Oh, yeah, no, so it's on the floor. That's my back.
Okay, I think it was me that did that, yes.
So are you happy with it on the floor? Because you're playing with her?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we don't know if people can see it.
It's on. Shelley just said it is.
Okay, I'm kind of like, but stick it down.
Yeah.
Okay, see what nobody saw her biting.
Oh, she was very
Do you want to do another high five?
Okay, I'll get a few kibble. She likes those little pillows.
Yeah, and now he's on her post.
Yeah, the minute she came down, he was right on it.
I could get her.
Yeah, he's the king.
I'm gonna be right back, Missy.
She's like, hurry.
Baby ball.
Yeah.
Big nice.
she's like, oh no. She's like so smart. She's like, you don't hang out on the floor, you hang out on the post. You're my post person. Come on, on your post. Come on your post. On your post. I'm ready to say goodbye to you. Good girl. Here. Oh, she's so cute. Ready? Now high five. High five. Good girl. Oh, now we got purrs. Do I smell like somebody else? Maybe I should have washed my hands. Good boy. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. Okay, you'll be good. I love you.
Did she?
She's drooling. Oh, she purred. She's feeling conflicted.
Yeah.
I did. And she said, you moved some stuff around.
I know all these new blankets, they're not scented. Except for hers. And that little post is going with her.
I think so. If she'll take it.
Yeah, or the blanket for sure. 'Cause that's
And
her
then
scented.
what Chapel's on is her blanket too, right?
Yeah.
So, but whichever one. I mean,
Yeah, well, this one she's been sitting on a lot.
Mostly
but the
just
other
her.
one, yeah.
yeah.
If he, yeah. We'll see. Because he'll probably.
He's pretty comfortable taking over her stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he can oversee the room.
It didn't take long. I thought he'd wait till she left.
No, he took over right away.
Have fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn the camera back on.
Okay.
Unless you want it.
No, that's fine. I'll sit with her. Yeah, I'll sit on the back. And I'll have her play in the center. All right, table, and maybe she can do a high five again.
Okay.
All right.
I'll see you later.
Yeah.
All right, see you later.
Down and play. Look what I've got. Good girl. Good girl. Do it again. Good girl. Oh, so nice. Why don't you come down? Oops. Oops. Yeah. Do you want a toy on? Do you like this one? Okay, let's have this one on. Hey, Sable. Look at all your little friends watching. Hey, Sable, look at that. All your friends over here. Chapel was right, Chapel. Monster. Oh, it's all right. It's okay. Do that. Good boy. It's all right. Good boy. Good girl, Sable. Come down. Kitty. Does he keep her with her? Oops. Oh, maybe it's all right. It's okay. Good girl, Sabrina. Good girl. You want to come down? You know something's up, huh? See the roof's all different. But your toys are the same. Yeah. See, you've got all your toys in here. Oh, you like that? That's your favorite. Good, good girl. See? See, there's another one here. Come. Turn this way. See, I've got some nice little toys. Your favorite. Yeah. Look, be nice. Give me a high five. Good girl. Oh, my God. Good. That's it. Easy purse. Easy purse. This one. This one. Look that. See, you're nice. Oh, you dropped some. Are you full? Yeah. Okay. You want to eat that? No? All right. Oh, let's come on. Something's up. Let's come down. Let's come down. Here, we'll put this here, okay? Oh, see what? You want this? Can't see your face. I can see your beautiful little face. Little roly-poly. Okay, it's all right. It's Queenie. It's Macy. Isn't that exciting? I think it is. We've been there so long. Interested? No? Look at it. Good girl. Come here, Steve. You beautiful girl. Oh, you gotta clean yourself. Silly girl. Look at you. Okay, girl. Get along. Oh, wonder what it's all right. It's all right, Stigma. 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 Did I call her Stigma? Stigma. It's all right. Right, Sable? Come on down. Let's do chapel a little bit. See, another one here for you. I'm going to pee-poo this one. That one's gonna. Okay. Good. It's all right. It's all right, Sigma. Turn that off. All right, it's nice and quiet now. Did we wake you up? Hey, Chapel? Did we wake you up? Oh, what's this? What's this? Oops. You like it better with me on the floor like that. I know, you're kidding. I say, girl, come down. Good girl. Oh, you want to go out for a little spin? Oh, come on here. Here. Good girl. It's all right. Sibo. Oh, you're purring away. Good girl. Where's your good girl? Sibo. Come here. Here's your fish. Good girl. Come here. Oh, it's okay. Where are you going? Let's go get a drink of water. Let's go see Mr. Chapel. Mr. Here. Oh, it's all right. See? Yeah, see? Good girl, Sable. That's all right. Oops. This is making noise. Something's up here. Maybe Sable. She hasn't played with these toys for a long time. Oh, this one has been around for a million years. And it was not a very popular one for some reason. But anyways, it's been around for a lot of cats, kittens, and probably in Sable's early days here. Well, the second time she came in. Yeah. The butter barrels on it. Right. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Sable. Cookies. Good boy. It's all right, mister. Yeah, see? It's not so bad. Nice and quiet. Mm-hmm. Gentle. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Hey, Sable. Come on down, Sable. Okay. back to my sleep. I also need a sign. Do not disturb. You haven't faced this one for so long. Right back. It's not problem. There we go. Sable. How you doing? Are you getting excited? Oh, hello, sweet. Oops. Hello. Oh, you want to work with us here? Alright. You come like that? No? No? Yes, no? It's not too short. You want me to go up with you? We just have to watch it in for traffic. Okay. Alright, sweetie. Good girl. You don't want these little pillows? It's not the same. You need to sit on your little perch. When she purrs. Good girl. You want to make it close? Or you don't make it close? Yeah, good girl. Oh, yes. Here, right here. Let me turn this off for a minute. Do you remember this toy? That's one of your oldest toys. You don't like it? Alright, how about this one? No? You're not interested in that one? It's got a lot of scent on it. Yeah. Where are you going? Where are you going, honey? You see, something's different, eh? It is cherries and there's what's going on? Good girl. And she's purring. Get that purring away. Why don't you come here and play? Oh, you're stepping on it. You're looking at the door. Good girl. Good girl. Can I sit up? You want to go on your perch? Oops. All tangled up. You don't make so much noise. Can you sit up? Put these away since you don't like them. Nobody likes them. Mr. Chapo. Okay, maybe you like some noise then. Mister. No, mister. Right? Oh, you want to play with your lemon? Good girl. Oopsie. Good girl. You want out? You want to go come in here? Okay, you want to go out for a minute? Alright. You can have a little spin. You go have a spin, alright? Oh, are you back already? Huh? Good girl. Or you just want the door open? Is that it? What do you do? Oh, good girl, Sable. She purrs. Aw, what a good girl. Here you go. Hello, sweet girl. You're so beautiful. Good girl. Is that your lemon? Is that your favorite one? Hmm? There's two of them in a room. You have to face the other way. You have to face the other way, Sam. Silly girl. You like that, huh? You want to pull your feet off? Yeah. Oh, I do it. Who is that? Is that you? Am I teasing you? Miss Sable. I know you've seen a lot of cats come get adopted and go to homes, huh? And you've seen a lot of them go back to the happy forest, like Miss Henrietta, remember? I remember. You were downstairs with her. Yes, that was a long time ago. Good girl. And then your little friend Pansy. Oh, what was that? A little turtle? Miss Yummy. The little yams are great ones. Remember your little yams, huh? Your babies? Yeah, that was the last ones. Yes, your last one. Miss Lily. Lily says, such a great mama taking care of your babies. When you breach the nest. Yeah. And Saratoga and Hannity and Cubby, right? And Miss Rula was in here too, remember? She's happy that she went back, but not you. No, you're happy here. Yeah, good girl. Pretty dog. Oops. Good girl. Oh, you have to catch it. There you go. Everything's quiet. Everybody's sleeping away. Oh, I think your tail, is it finished? Oh, it turned off. Do you want it again? Oh, good girl. Here you go. Oh, easy fish. There's your lemon, your favorite lemon. Where'd you go? Oh, you like that nice soft bed, don't you? See, I'm sitting on one. sure is nice. It's okay. Oh, a little scratch, a little itch. Good girl. Good cat. You're so smart. Mm-hmm. You'll have some friends. We're gonna miss you. Yeah. You've always been here. Every day. You like your little puffer. You're so good with your puffer. Yeah, your little breakfast is just waiting. You're so sweet. What happened to, I was looking for the cheese. I think the cheese is residing at the happy place. For now, maybe? I don't know. Let me see, girl. So beautiful. Do you want me to spin on that? Same music. Okay, we've changed the tempo. There we go. Ouch. Do you want the kicker? You like this guy? Oh, that's a good girl. Yeah. Oh, these bitches. Oh, they like to be brushed too. You like the Furminator. Mm-hmm. Does that feel good? Oh, Squidgy, she's purring. Yeah, Squidgy, Squidgy. Oh, what a sweet girl. Yeah. Oh, what's the matter? Is that your ear? Is something wrong with that ear? Huh? Oh, okay. Mama Shanakin. Look inside that ear. That's her left. alright. It's alright, honey. Come here, sweetie. Get it. Oops. Oopsie tail. Hi, sweetie. Get it. There's the big boy on top. Let's go see the big boy. Oh, is that some big Kit Kats up there? Hugging your friends? Oh, there's crumbs in here. Let's get the crumbs out. Oh, little one. What are you doing? Oh, good girl. What a good girl. Mm. Oh. Look at your fish. Okay, it is. Good girl. Are you watching the little friends up there? Or you want to go up there? Oh, you can. You should be waking up. What's so interesting? Oh, it turned off again. Do you want it back on? See, after a while, they don't even notice it. This one. Catch it. There you go. Yeah. Oh, no. Where are you going? Let's see what we Let's see you. Okay, let's see you. Everything on the other side. Listen, bro. Spin. That's a girl. That's a girl. You want this one on? Where's it go? Alright, there you go. Oh, do you want this one? Okay. need a new baby soon. Good girls. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's okay. You're fine. Yeah, it's okay. Oh, Simple. Come Simple. It's alright. Oh, you go Simple with Chapel. It's okay. It's okay, honey. Oh, Simple. Nice. See his sister. Oh, it's okay. It's alright. Are you gonna go and snuggle with Chapel? Oh, good. Hello. Hello. Oh, look how clean it is in here. It's good. She's a little scared. Oh,
Look at this little party out on the patio.
mm-hmm.
Oh, you look so cute here.
You can hydrate her for the road. Oh, good. Good idea.
Yeah.
She's a little scared right now. Oh, is she?
I don't get an accidental punch
She's giving you the stick.
She said, why are you here on Saturday? That's not normal.
Good.
Cheers. Sorry, Tina. I love you.
I know. I hope his reach isn't very good, otherwise my face might get it.
Hey, baby.
It's all good. Warm. Oh,
My girls look the exact same way.
I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure it's actually doing
That'll make your
trip so much more enjoyable for everyone.
Good girl. Good gorgeous girl. What a nice girl you are. Good girl. There.
Oh, this is
Look at
on
this
your
nip.
breath.
Did you sniff your friend and see what's going on? Look at the girl. You think I should so much? Like, I'm mad at you. I'm so mad at you. There's been a couple of pets there.
Imagine if you order treating the notes, they use the fish.
Yeah, exactly. If you do it with
And
this, it's funny how if you do it with an object, they're less averse to it. It's really funny. It's the same feeling.
Hey, monkey. It's good to be sweet. Here, get. Who's that good girl over there? Oh, wait till I do so much.
so much. Such a good girl.
So what things you want to tell with Nancy?
I think I'll try with her just up there. It might work.
Yeah, she was last week was kind of cool.
The itchy ear? Poor baby.
It needs a little cleaning.
Needs a little Mama Shine TLC. Oh, you're such a good girl. Oh, you're such a special girl. Which ear was it? Her left?
Her left ear.
Her left. Hi, Abel. Get a look in there?
It's a good thing you're tall.
Sorry, Dee. Find something else. I swamped it. He's like, why are you coming here to violate me? Is it growling or is it the outside?
Right to see. A little ground.
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Sheba, baby. Oh, Sheba, baby. What a good girl you are. What a special girl you are. Such a good girl. Such a nice girl. So special. So wonderful.
Oh, this is she knows.
Like, what's going on here? My world has been turned upside down. I brought the littles into the vets for their yearly checkup Wednesday. And Katie was making that sound the whole time. She was being such a little rat thing. Oh no, Mama Shaggy. I'm sorry. We tried to do it, but I know. Look at her little angry face. Oh gosh. No.
Yeah,
Should we leave maybe and make it a little bit easier for you? Okay, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
Less people.
We'll watch the camera.
Yeah, you can watch me chase her around. Oh, everybody's pissing now. Oh, Sable. Oh, that was unlikely to be successful. Hey, you're all right. We're friends, remember? You have a big day today. This is going to be your favorite day in long term. Because you get to see 2 of your forest friends. You get to go to a fun place. You're so good about your asthma meds. I could just give you, I don't know if I have time to wait for your gabapentin. Hey, look, there you go. Oh, what a good girl. I know it got a lot of activity. People are going places. Don't touch my ear. What was that? It's alright. Pretty? Oh, let me get a towel. One last towel.
She did.
She knows something's up. I know normally you don't get towel treatment, you just take your meds, you're so good about it. I don't actually know how this will go. We'll go back up to the top. Maybe. Just like old times, huh? Except she moves a little slower now because she's not quite as aerodynamic. Oh, look at everyone's piled in there. Hey, look, let's just be quiet. Look at that. That's one. That's the thing. Hang out there. Or are you gonna go back there? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll have, she'll stay put if I can do it. I don't want to stress her out with the towel, but everyone's a little nervous. Can you go back up to your window? Oh, let's see. That's good. Go up there. If you stay up there, then maybe I can just see you good. Yeah, I'm gonna give her a minute. I just add